What's up, guys? I'm back with another YouTube video today, and today's YouTube video is going to be a recap of one of my biggest days. Today I hit $13,000 on a trade that was super fast. It honestly ended at 6:45, so exactly 15 minutes into market open. Now, a downside to this, I actually woke up late for market open as well. I woke up around 6:32, so about 2 minutes late. By the time I sent out the draws to the Discord, it was about 6:34, and pretty much I just told the Discord, honestly, we have nothing else besides just all-time highs. It's the only draw left. That's all we need to take. We just need to push up and take all-time highs. Obviously, in all-time high conditions, you either target all-time highs, or if we're already at all-time highs, I'll explain what a psych level is, which means psychology level, and that's exactly what I took all these trades on today. So going into the day, the best trade of the day, in my opinion, was obviously targeting all-time high, which at the time it was this. Now the 1 hour and the 4 hour is extremely bullish. Like literally, there's nothing else that we can do straight off market open. We just started ripping up. That's literally all we started doing. The second we started ripping up this first displacing bullish candle, honestly, if you entered right here, stop loss at this low over here, targeting all-time high, you got a nice like 1.2 RR. You could have decently risked heavy on this trade because it is very, very strong draws and very good confirmation towards those draws. So obviously I woke up late, so I couldn't enter at 6:31, but I did enter like around here. I entered here and I got like a $200 like TP over here, which is, I just wanted to get something at least out of the trade. But I know a lot of people in the Discord definitely did cook up today, taking these trades. A lot of my one-on-one students actually killed it today, like genuinely insane. Everyone banked today. This week honestly has been amazing. I think I'm up around 17 grand this week. But yeah, guys, so this was the best trade for sure if you guys took it. Now the second trade was a super textbook style A plus entry. However, it was more so targeting a psych level. Now obviously, as you can see, the psych level was a little bit wrong. It should have been 29,050, because that's when market started consolidating. After we take a draw on liquidity, that's when market starts consolidating. We all know that. So if I targeted up until here, actually, this would have been the more ideal level of psych. However, I don't mind because it's almost a like literally a 2 RR trade. 65 points, and I entered with two minis. It's made me like 2,000 something. I don't know, $2,400 or something, and across 5 accounts. So 2618 across 5 accounts. It's about 13,090, I believe, something like that. But yeah, guys, that's exactly how I made $13,000 today day trading Nasdaq. But overall, all-time high conditions are usually always free. You could just enter wherever you want, and most likely market's just gonna pump up. So realistically, you don't need to enter off retraces or anything. However, we did get this amazing retrace. So right after taking all-time highs right here, this was the first entry. We get a nice retracement down into this gap over here and an immediate flip up. Like if you were watching this candle live, this candle specifically right here at 642. Bro, this candle was straight up like running up. So like anyone realistically would enter after getting a retrace and a super displacing candle like this while at all-time highs. Like it was to the point where I didn't even have my TP or my stop loss even marked out. I had nothing marked out. I just clicked buy and I made sure that I'm with two minis because it just looked so perfect. Like it was genuinely the most like unhesitated trade I ever took in my life because of how perfect it was. We got a nice retracement displacement. I entered like around here, like midway, targeting the psych level. So what psych level is pretty much what a psych level pretty much is obviously if we don't have a all-time high draw on liquidity, for example this, and we're targeting it, we have nowhere else. Market is the highest it's ever been, which is crazy. We're about to hit $30,000 on an NQ. But market's like the highest it's ever been, so there's really no previous draw that we can target or previous price action that we can go based off of that like is a magnet for price. So we need to create psych levels. And what is liquidity? Liquidity is resting orders. And where are resting orders? They're most likely going to be at spots which are psychology levels. And what that means is right now, if I'm going to enter a trade right here, for example, let's see, are we at all-time high right now? Yeah, so right now we're at all-time high, right? Let's say I'm entering a trade right now. Obviously, I don't have people place their stop losses and resting orders at a psych level. Like no one's gonna be like, okay, I'm putting my TP right here at 29,003, or sorry, not TP, my stop loss. Like no one's gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm putting my stop loss at 29,346 and 25. Like no, realistically, most of the time they put buy stops or limit stops, and they're going to put it at a exact number. For example, like this, 29,340. That's a psych level. Let's do like, I don't know, 29,000. Let's say like market was down here, 29,300. Like it needs to be like a whole number that people put their stop losses or take profits at. So Even vice versa. Obviously, a take profit is still a resting order. So if I'm right now longing over here, my profit target, I'm not just gonna put it at 29,347. Like, it's just a random number. Most likely, what a bunch of other people have their stop losses, that is going to be a psych level. Now, you could also do a 1.4 RR. That's also another way you could do it. So you could just, wherever you're entering, just go to 1.4, and that's perfect, just like that. But typically you want to make sure that the number that you are targeting is a like an exact number, like this, for example, 29,360. That's a psych level. We do not have any previous draws that high where the highest market has ever been. However, it makes sense targeting that because there's most likely resting orders, whether it's take profit order, whether it's stop loss orders, because people are not just going to target random numbers. They usually have a whole number. It's easier to remember. It's easier for everyone, honestly, just typing in that. If they're typing in their orders, not everyone just buys off market. Some people like to put buy stops and limit stops, and if you're doing that, you're obviously going to enter like the whole number. You're not going to sit here and enter decimals. So that's what a psych level is. If you guys were confused why I took a trade targeting pretty much like no draw, but it is one of the strongest draws because at all-time high market conditions, honestly, bro, like, we're not going anywhere else besides up. You could have entered here, you would have made money. You could have entered here, you would have made money. You could have entered here, you would have made money. You would literally make money anywhere as long as the leg is pushing up and as long as we have volume in the market. That's literally all you need. Anyways, guys, this is exactly how I made $13,000 today day trading Nasdaq, and I do have a completely free Discord where I give my draws on liquidity, my live entries, and everything you guys need, honestly, to turn profitable today or in today's market. I give out my strategy. I give out everything you guys need. I'm just trying to make a crazy community that everyone could just talk to each other, help each other out, and all become profitable. And yeah, guys, if you guys want to join, it's complete for free with the link in my bio or through the WAP link. I also do have a one-on-one. If you guys would like a more one-on-one, like hands-on mentorship with me, where you'll obviously get my phone number and direct access to me, FaceTiming, whatever you guys need help with. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.